telling me what I can and cannot do. I'm a married woman, remember?
My daughter was always a strong-willed girl, knew her own mind from the day she was born. There's no talking sense to her.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me. I live nearly 4,000 miles away in America, and this is where my life is now.
When you told us you were moving to America, we were shocked. Even the Reverend Watkins couldn't believe his ears. Little Bessie Cole's leaving Cardiff, he said. America, he said. Kentucky, he said. But he was wasting his breath. Go you did.
But I am not little Bessie Coles anymore, am I? I'm Bessie Sgonina, Carl's wife. And America is an exciting place to live. But I do miss you, ma'am.
Well, come home then.
No, Kentucky is my home now. Our future is here. Carl and I must be where his invention can be of use, where it can make the tobacco grow better in the tobacco fields.
A new invention? A concoction for killing insects? And you, living in that heathen place with bourbon whiskey running through the veins of the people.
Oh, ma'am, you sound like my grandmother. It's 1920, not 1820. Listen, you and my father would love to see the horses here. Oh, last week we went to the Kentucky Derby. Magnificent creatures, and all the jockeys in their bright silks.
Gambling, were you?
The marching band played My Old Kentucky Home, and it was like they were playing it just for us, to welcome us.
There was a brass band playing in Victoria Park on Sunday, the Salvation Army. We took a picnic. Beautiful hymns they played. In his element, your father was.
My father would be proud of my Carl. His insecticide spray will change everything, make the crops grow better, make us rich, he says.
Rich, is it? And you still living in lodgings and without a house to your name. You wanted for nothing when you lived under our roof.
These things take time, ma'am. Carl is certain as soon as his invention is patented, the money will roll in. Very warm here now. What's the weather like in Cardiff?
Fair to middling. Your father's worried about his parsnips. It's the flower and produce show on the weekend, and they're not up to their usual standard, he says.
We had a cyclone here last week. Can you imagine? And hailstones the size of golf balls.
Golf balls, is it? Everything in America is bigger and better than here.
Well, you should visit and come and see for yourself. Sit on the front porch, sipping a mint julep and watching the sun go down over the Green River forest.
All those mosquitoes giving you jip. No, thank you. Nothing beats a nice cup of tea in your own front parlour.
When we're rich, we'll send for you. First-class travel all the way. You'll be treated like the king and queen of Cardiff.
Oh, there, now, don't upset yourself. Maybe we will come and visit, perhaps when your father retires from the shop. But in the meantime, you tell that husband of yours to get you a house of your own. It's only what you deserve, because you're very special, Bessie Mabel and Coles, and don't you forget it.
In 1933, Carl Sgonina finally applied for a patent for his new invention, an insecticide made from tobacco extract. This was to revolutionise tobacco farming in the southern states of America. Bessie never did return to Cardiff, but when she died in 1939, her ashes were placed here, in the grave of her parents, Anne and John Coles.